Hey, I'm Sam Hubbard. I'm the new campus pastor here at the Wesley Foundation on the campus of Southeastern Louisiana University in Hammond, Louisiana. And this building, this place, this chapel we're standing in, has serviced, ministered, and cared for this campus and this community for over 70 years. And just in the few weeks that I've been involved as the campus pastor, I've heard so many neat stories come up about how this place has been a place of healing, a place of restoration, a place of finding oneself in the midst of some chaotic times in people's lives. And it's been encouraging to hear that this place has been living and breathing and active and doing amazing kingdom work here in Hammond and on this campus. But unfortunately, in the last few years, it's kind of fallen off. Some could argue that it's even died all together. But the funny thing is, for me, when I start thinking about death, being a follower of Jesus, I know that that's never the last thing. That death is never the last thing. That in our belief with Jesus, that what follows death is resurrection. In Isaiah 61, it's a very famous passage where Isaiah is prophesying what the Messiah, who turns out to be Jesus, is going to do. And Jesus actually quotes this in Luke. He talks about how he's here, he's been anointed to preach good news to the poor, how he's here to restore sight to the blind, to release the captives. And it's a very inspiring passage, and I've read it so many times I couldn't even remember, but I've never read the next two verses until a few weeks ago. And it said that he was here to restore the desolate places. And that goes right back to that idea of resurrection, right? Just because something dies doesn't mean it's done. There's still life in it. And that's what I'm seeing in this place, that even in just a few short weeks, life has been coming back to this place because something new is happening here. I believe God is busting through in our time and space and doing something totally new and different in this space. That the vision that we're seeing is this is going to be a place where, whether you're a follower of Jesus or whether you don't follow Jesus, you're going to want to be in this place. And you're going to be able to find answers to two of the biggest questions, I think, that all of us have, and that's these two questions: who is God and who am I? And so you could think of this place as almost like a thin space where God is always speaking. And the question is, are you listening? And if you are listening, what are you going to do with what He's saying to you? And we're going to do all kinds of different things in this facility to allow that, to promote that, to make it a place where you can come here and engage in community with people who are like you and who are not like you, who believe what you believe and don't believe what you believe. That you can come here and just plain old study. Come here and have a good cup of coffee. Come here and just kick back and enjoy some really good internet, which is a problem here on this campus. There's so many things that we're going to do at this place, and we could use all the help we can get. And it could be something as come in here and help and serve, paint a wall, maybe serve a meal for lunch, clean the toilets. It would be so bold because they need cleaning too, you know. But we could use that kind of help. If say you just want to pray, if that's what you feel led to do, pray for us, because that is definitely something we need. If you feel like you want to pitch in with us financially, we would love to talk to you about that, because there are so many things that we're not going to spend on ourselves here that we're going to turn around and give to the community, because that's what we're here to do, to service this community, not to service the people that work here by any stretch. So I invite you to come here to check on that link, click on that link above, or message me, and so we can sit down and look at this space together and talk about how God is speaking to you, and ultimately, what are you going to do with what He is saying to you. So take care. God bless. I hope to see you soon.